Hello, it's Greg Harrelson here, and I just want to share with you a few things, three things that you can control that when you control them, it can have a very good impact or positive impact on the results you're getting out of your real estate business. So we know that there's so many things that come at us throughout the day. There's distractions, there's fall throughs, there's people complaining about a home inspection. There's just if somebody doesn't get the approval letter that we thought they were going to get. There's all kinds of things that are going on in the real estate business on a daily basis that we have to deal with. Yet it is our attitude, our approach, and our expectations in every situation that has the greatest influence on the results. So I want to talk briefly. This is going to be a short video. I want to just talk briefly about attitude, approach, and expectations. Right here, I've got down for attitude. Do you see the glass half full, or do you see the glass half empty? See, that would be an attitude. That'd be a mindset. Do you see things as problems, or do you see things as an opportunity? That again is a mindset. That is an attitude. Most people that are around me, when they use the word problem, they see that I kind of like withdraw. I move back because I don't really like to deal with problems, but I love to deal with opportunities. And so that's the situation. The so-called problem can be viewed as a problem, or it could be viewed as an opportunity. And as some of you know, in my email signature, it always says be the solution. So I'd rather be the solution than be the problem. So you ask yourself this question, or imagine this. You get a lowball offer on one of your listings. What is your mindset? What is your mindset when you get a lowball offer? Because a lot of times real estate agents, their mindset is, oh gosh, this is never going to work out. Okay, so let's just assume as a real estate agent, you get a lowball offer and it's a little discouraging and your mindset's a little negative and you start thinking this is never going to work out. Well, how does that attitude influence your approach? That's the key. If you have a negative attitude, how does that impact the presentation you're going to make to the owner? Do you present with excitement when you have that attitude? Do you present with, this is a lowball offer, it's probably not going to work out, but maybe we should at least make a counter? Or do you approach it with, hey, we've got an offer. We're in a much better position today than we were yesterday without an offer. Now the offer's a bit low, and I think we need to, really put our heads together to figure out how we're going to negotiate to get the buyer to pay the right price. But again, at least we're in the conversation right now. You see, that my attitude is all offers are good. And because that's my attitude, then my approach is probably more positive than somebody that has an attitude of discouragement. They're discouraged because they got a lowball offer. Now, when you have that attitude positive and that approach positive, then ask yourself, how is that going to influence your expectations? Or if you have a negative attitude and take more of a negative approach, how is that going to influence your expectations of the end result? See, are you expecting this thing to work out? Or are you expecting that your seller's going to be angry? See, if you're not expecting a positive outcome, then it's going to be hard for your client to expect a positive outcome. Like if my attitude, oh, this is a terrible offer, and then I go back to the seller and say, hey, I know this offer's low, but at least we need to try to, see if we can make it work out. Now, all of a sudden, just the energy that you brought to the conversation, their expectations is it's probably not going to work out. So then what do you think they're going to do? They're going to be like, well, this is just a waste of time. Let's not even counter, just reject it. See, your attitude and your approach and your expectations influence the attitude, approach, and expectations of your client. And if yours is negative, then you're probably going to get negative back from them. And now all of a sudden, deals that could be done don't get done. That's very, very important. I put here, your attitude influences the approach you take. The attitude and approach influences your expectations and ultimately the results. And the reason why is because your attitude, approach, and expectations influence the client's attitude, approach, and expectations. And ultimately, that's where the results are generated from. So it's either going to be positive or it's going to be negative based on how you've approached the situation. Last, I'll say this. If you want great results, then have a great attitude when it's difficult to have a great attitude. See, if you're the real estate agent that through the most challenging times in the business or parts of your business, you can have the best attitude, take the best approach, and have the most positive expectations, you're going to win in the end over others that are in the same situation but have a different attitude, approach, and expectations. I'm Greg Harrelson, Century 21, the Harrelson Group, of course, in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm also in Charleston, South Carolina, and I would love to meet with you, take you for a cup of coffee to see if there's anything I can do to help you build your business. Please reach out to me and have a great day.